Welcome to this video on last night's fight, Fury versus Ngannou. A great fight, went the distance. Fury got the split decision by 1 point against Ngannou, and a bit of a crazy fight really. Everyone thought Fury would walk through Ngannou and show how good at boxing he is and what high level he is, and it didn't really turn out that way. Ngannou round 3 knocked him down, and Ngannou throughout the fight really threw the heavier hands and really got him a bit nervous really. Seemed like throughout the fight it was Fury, showing off his sort of, the technical boxing you'd expect from Fury, but it was just hitting Ngannou doing nothing really, and Ngannou hitting him after, letting him be hit to hit back, and Ngannou just hitting with some hands which were, even Fury went, okay, that's, wow, he's taking my punches like it's nothing and he's rocking me. And overall, a lot of people think Ngannou won that fight. I think morally Ngannou won that fight easily because he's come in first fight against Fury and basically won, lost by 1 point, and it could have really went either way. 1 point over a 12-round fight. It's crazy. He went to decision with Fury. It's an incredible job from Ngannou, and Ngannou really, honestly, could go further in that boxing realm. I think he signed a contract with the PFL, the MMA organisation, and does he do that now, or does he box? Because you do that against Fury, you could do some stuff against slightly lower opposition, and just the chin and the power behind Ngannou showed, and he's a very good boxer. Even Fury wasn't, good. By his standards, he was not good. It was very difficult to watch for Fury, and we'll get into a minute about the next fight between him and Usyk for Fury. But going back to the Ngannou fight, scary for Fury, having that done to him, and Ngannou really could, I think, should have a fight just below that world title, that top money fight. There's many fights that Fury's even taken, the Dillian Whites, that sort of level just below the AJ, just below the Fury, that I think Ngannou goes for, and if he wins, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit for Ngannou if that happens. And the question, it really becomes, how good is Ngannou? Because after that fight, he looks really good, but how bad was Fury? That's another question. Was Fury really performing at his top level? No, he wasn't. But Ngannou to get in there into the last 12 rounds and really win. A lot of people are saying he won. Split decision. Close. Very close for Fury, and scary for Fury that. And Ngannou, look, if he wants another payday, win a fight just below that and then go for one of the top guys again. Because if he's there, if he beats someone just below that and shows that no, he is good. Fury had a bad day, but he is good. Then sky's the limit for these big money boxing fights in the future for Ngannou. Fury, very scary for his side. If you're cheering on Fury, very scary. Looked out of sorts. Didn't look quite right in there. And for Usyk, very scary that his next fight's Usyk and it's already been signed and ready to go. Like he was kind of dismissing this Ngannou fight as a challenge. Really showed in that fight. If he was doing that. And Usyk's got to be rubbing his hands going, yeah, let's do this. Let's get this on. Because you nearly lost your world title against an MMA fighter coming in for his first boxing fight. I know he's a good fighter. He's a heavyweight champion in MMA. But still, that is the best we've seen from someone who crossed over. But also Fury looked very out of sorts, where Fury should be really bossing him. But Ngannou didn't do these sort of weird things. He just kept these little punches, didn't allow him to phase, don't get phased, bang, hit him back in the counter, and really just allowing himself to get hit or hit on the hands and then just go for it. And Fury really didn't have an answer, and whether that is poor training camp or it's just Ngannou going, look, these boxing gloves, easy. I've been getting hit by, little 4-ounce mitts for the rest of my career. These are big and easier to catch and easier to sort of, when you get hit by them, less effective. But look, we'll see with that. But impressive for Ngannou. Really sets up another money fight for him if he wants it in boxing. And Fury, I think it means that the Usyk fight sells less. I really do. I think people, when this happens, you start to lose faith in that boxing and it's going to be competitive. Usyk's meant to be that challenge for Fury, of the Fury who beat Wilder easily in that second fight, and now it's a bit like, could AJ come back in for a Fury fight, in the next one after Usyk? And it's sort of that thing where, what are the levels? I think they're being a bit marred now by this result, and we'll just see. I think we'll see in that Usyk fight how Fury looks. Is it a one-off, or is it a continuous thing now that Fury isn't at that top level, hasn't got the ability or the will to do it at that top level anymore? And against Usyk, it's the best choice because you're not going to get someone better. The best guy in the world currently, Usyk. Let's see what happens, and it retells us where Fury's at. For Ngannou, I think, look, if you got the option, look, there'll be people wanting that big boxing fight after that Fury result because people are behind you. People want to see that you fight again in boxing. So great night for Ngannou. Concerning night on the other side for Fury, but please let me know what you think in the comments of that fight. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.